What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and it's time for another base review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Godtree by Razzleberries. Now, as you can see, this is a massive tree. It's beautiful. I love the way it looks. I love the design of it. Like, outright, right off the back, that's beautiful. I happen to be a big, huge, ginormous fan of trees and tree houses. So when I saw this pop up on the marketplace, I'm like, I gotta check it out. Gotta check it out right away. Now, as amazing as the tree itself is, the base that comes with it is, it's kind of, well, it's kind of blah. But I think it's kind of one of those things where this is to get you started. It does encourage you in the description to expand the base yourself. And let me tell you, I think this is basically something where they're like, okay, hey, here's a giant tree. Make whatever base you want. Because I'm like, you have a base, and then we'll quickly go through it. And it has startup equipment and everything. You've got bookshelves ready to go for, well, there's an enchanting table upstairs. I mean, that's just decoration. Every single crate in here has something in it. So like I said, as you can see, you've got beginner sets of armor already here. All this is decorative. A sitting area looks cool, but I mean, it doesn't really serve a purpose other than looking nice. Then you climb up here. Kitchen area. You can cook yourself some food. I don't think it has any. Does it have anything in it? No, there's nothing in the furnaces. But we have. You see, you got some cake to get you started with food. You have some potion stations. There was no nether root farm that I could find. So you have to make one of those yourself. I guess this is like a bathroom area. Again, decoration. Until they add the ability for you to use the bathroom. 2 beds, which you'd have to make more. I think the biggest issue I have with this little part of the base is there's no door of any kind up front. When I first started this, I found like 3 creepers right up front, right in the front of the base. Literally like right inside as soon as you get in the tree. I'm like, wow. That's why I went ahead and turned on creative, because I didn't want it to get destroyed. Normally I try to go through on a normal just to see how it is, if you can get around easily on normal. It was fine, but I switched to creative because I didn't want it to get destroyed every time I came in. Every time I've come in for most of the time, there's dangerous mobs. Forgive my voice, I have a little bit of a cold. But as you can see, more storage, more stuff. That's another thing I haven't found. Farms. You have to make those. And that is it. There's nothing else inside here. It still looks beautiful. It looks wonderful. I love how it looks. I think it's a cool base. But it definitely 100% needs work. As you can see, look at that. There's nothing in there. And it's not well lit. See how many dark spaces just form? Like, look, right there. So you'll have to light that up if you plan on doing that. Like, this is not one of the bases that I would recommend for someone who just wants a nice startup base that they don't have to worry about. They just want to use and they want to go out and explore. Excuse me. They want to go out, explore, build, have fun, do the normal thing without having to build a base. That's not what this is for. This can get you started to get that, but this is for custom base building. Okay, that's why I'm not giving this a bad review. I still like it. Yes, there's not that much going on with the base they gave you, but it doesn't matter. That's not for you to actually somewhat live in. That's to get you started. Look at how massive this is. This screams out giant treehouse. Like, imagine getting some friends up in here, building different tree houses all throughout these branches. That's what I want to do right now with this. That would be hilariously fun to come here. And you know what? I think I might do that. Now, again, I'm going to ask you guys. I want to do a round, but I'm only going to do it if I get enough activity showing that people want to try it with me. So, if I can get, let's see, let's just go for a straight 20 likes. If I can get 20 likes on this video, I will open a realm with this one just so that we could all try to build like a giant treehouse village within this, because this is what that's for. It says in the description that it wants you to expand your base, you know, excuse me, any way you see fit. And I think a group of people could make something really nice here. Now, don't get me wrong, this seed is actually pretty awesome. I think everything around it is pretty custom, but everything else still has a lot of good shape around it. I mean, you've got water coming through, nice rivers, lots of cliffs. I mean, lots of cliffs. Like I said, when I say this guy's a lot of shape, look around. There's nothing but cliffs all around, which I like building on. I like building cliff houses. I like building forts. I love all that. And you've got a good mixture of the biomes too. A lot of dark forest, as you can see. Unfortunately, no mansion. I mean, it's so hard to get a mansion, but at least from the local area, I couldn't find a mansion. And eventually it turns into a giant birchwood forest that goes on for a while. Excuse me. But in between, I found a ton of villages. I found a bunch of illager towers. And I don't know why, for some reason, there's several damaged portals. So there's a lot going on when it comes even to the outer exterior and going out into the seed. It's a very beautiful looking seed with tons of villages and tons of things to explore. So the seed itself is nice too. But going back to what I was saying earlier, this is not a base that's okay, ready to go, and you don't have to do anything. So I'm not going to give it credit for that, because it's not one of those bases. Even if you wanted to just use the regular base, and don't get me wrong, it's a functional base for like 1, maybe 2 people. Excuse me again. It's not set up for, I don't think it's set up properly like many of the other bases that are fully decked out, ready to go. There's no mine, there's no farms, none of that. You gotta do all that yourself. So as a base that's just ready to go, no, it's not there. But as a good, basically, template for you to build your own base, it is there. And you can build a really, really nice one thanks to this beautiful tree that's very well designed and on a really nice seed. So if you are someone like me who does like doing big builds, who do like building their own base or building with friends, I would still get this map. I mean, it's not an expensive map. I think it's like a $3 map. It's worth that if you plan on actually building something yourself. I would recommend this because it gives you everything you need to get started, the inspiration, a giant freaking tree, and then you could just go to town. Heck, you can even use the wood that's on the tree to start all of that. So you've got access to everything you need to build. Like I said, you've got tons of different forests around it. I saw birch, I saw the dark forest, I saw spruce. So you basically have everything you need, because you'll be able to get oak, you'll be able to get spruce, you'll be able to get birch. bunch of the different trees in the woods, so you'll be able to do that. So all you need to do is get started. Alright guys, definitely a nice map. Not what I was expected, but not bad, because it inspires people to create. I think that's what it was meant to be, just like a template for you to create your own base. But remember guys, like I said, if I can get 20 likes on this video, I'm gonna open a realm on this one and then invite a bunch of subscribers so that we can build like something here. I think it'd be cool to build like a village within the tree and then take a picture of it, and, or even do a video showing you guys everything we built. I think that would be fun. If you think it would be fun, let us know in the comment section down below and hit that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure you are, so you're alerted of any videos we do. Not to mention, man, I need to take something. Not to mention, if we do this and open up the village, you're gonna want to get alerted of that. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'm gonna go take something and lay down. I will catch you guys later. Average Arcader out.